I agree. It's almost, let's become, I mean, the HPL, which was born, literally a few months ago, has become almost like the NBA. You have, trades. The NBA has been around for like, 50, 100 years, and you have trades moving so quickly, players moving so quickly, everybody being more professional about it with time. So, I'm actually extremely excited for HPL 2026.
I just wanted to add that point, Sid, that you were mentioning about Soli. So when I saw his first game for Kirti Warriors, and then now it's totally changed. I think he really worked on his game and is very good in resetting, and that is a good cushion for Sam to finish his shots. It's a good combination, I would say.
Very good point, Nanda. One of the major things we've noticed in this tournament is that a lot of teams still trying to figure out what their best combination is. It's been changing every week, but as there are two men's double matches, it's very, very crucial to have that combination right. Looks like for the All-Stars, it's Soli and Sam getting the job done. I think every time they play together, they've won.
It's a great record. We've seen some of the good combination failing, but I think towards the end of the league, I think going into playoffs, I think it will be a good combination for them.
The other thing about pickleball is you actually find people from various racket sports, apart from other sports. If you look at Nikita rallying at the net, you can see very clearly that she's a table tennis player. You see her footwork is side to side. You see her wrist movement. You can very clearly tell she's actually lifting the ball, as you say in table tennis. And you see Veda, she's all tennis. You can see a massive forehand, a massive backhand swing, especially when he plays double hand backhand. So she's obviously a tennis player. And the other two obviously look like tennis players too. So yeah, diverse number of sports that have come in. The last match where we had Nandi were playing Mavericks, you had Gopi, who's actually a cricketer and actually a fast bowler, who actually has got fantastic overheads because of that. So it's quite exciting. So yeah, I think there's going to be a very interesting match. I think if the All-Stars go up 2-love, it's going to put a lot of pressure on Dasos. So hopefully they'll find a way to win another game and keep this even Stevens.
And one of the big inspiring stories was yesterday when Veda played in women's singles and women's doubles. I think she was sick yesterday, but took over the game. Brilliant job, and she's all ready to go today. She's got an amazing forehand finish. She loves going towards the net. Excellent tennis player, and I'm seeing that it's translated to pickleball. And let's see how the combination of tennis and table tennis works out for the All-Stars.
No, this is actually going to be a pretty good match. There's actually an evenly matched team, and you also have a left-hander on one team, and obviously that gives a bit of an advantage being left-handed in any sport, especially pickleball, because it throws off the opponent in terms of which side you're actually going to hit the ball, and especially when left-hander is playing on the left side. When you actually believe you're hitting it with the person's backhand, you suddenly realize that person's driving using the forehand. So I think it's going to be a good match.
Yeah, and Nikita, she has really good fast hands, and she's good. She drives really hard from the baseline. So let's see how it goes.
So far, no one's given the ball. Kind of watch how things are going to play. Good drops and big bounce. Stacking up the center with both their forehands, good combination of left and right. So Veda like she's going to be the dominant forehand person here. Yeah, really, that's what kind of proves that.
That goes to net. Good rally, guys.
I think on the money there. Veda should actually work for BMW or one of the German companies. BMW, Audi, they should make her a brand ambassador. She loves driving so much.
You're the right person to say that because we call you the Uber driver. How well you drive.
Please take me with you to BMW or Audi.
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, we call Eddie the Uber driver. Reason because he's taking all the players home. Driving them away. Fantastic, Warren. The right person to talk about.
1-2 on serve. Soumya holding a nice western grip, getting a bit of spin. In a lot of the women's games, it's all about who actually makes the mistake earlier, right? I mean, the idea is actually to just hang in there and have a lot of patience about you. And the guys, either you have a big drive the way Veda has, where you go for it, or just keep the ball in play, and more often than not, you end up winning the point.
And amazing to see how crucial women ties are. For example, Veda is one of the top performers for women, top performer in general. She's only lost one game match for tournament. Giving a good call out now to Nikita. Yeah, so far the combination of table tennis and tennis working out.
On the money that I think in HPL, women are more important to our league, given the fact that the weightage is so much. Then probably as much as Indira Gandhi was important to the Congress.
It's a good one. Yeah, absolutely. I totally agree with you, Sid. Because see, you're playing with women, right? Like they have. I mean, you have literally 3 games for them, right? So you have to involve in 3 games. So if they win 3 out of 2, you already have better chance of either getting into tiebreaker or winning the game, right? So it's very important to have a good combination.
Soumya being a lot more aggressive in this game, driving through in the center. Nisha Bhatt is serving right now. I think the strategy on it is to see how well Nisha is going to cope up with. And she's so far coped up.
4-run volley goes out.
Beautiful punch or smash by Nikita. Like Soumya and Nisha are going to drive at time for bonus. But you all know how it has nothing. Moving on. Good read by Soumya, finishing it through.
So all stars. Veda to Soumya.
So I actually got to know Veda a little bit at the Nationals when we went to Bangalore, and that's when you actually get to know some of the players. And some of the hardships she actually had to endure to actually get to where she's got to right now is actually quite inspiring. A lot of times when we look at a player, we don't realize the difficulties, the challenges, the sacrifices they've made, the family has made, etc. And she's a prime example of somebody who really wants to do something and gets it done despite the odds stacked against you.
Just doesn't give up. Plays for every point. Very, very inspiring. Forward. making her a lot more future HPL. Very to do that. Hopefully, a lot of this players will be back in the pool. There are a lot of things to look at for this
That goes out.
The auction this time was quite interesting because I honestly didn't know about the auction. Vic called me and he's like, dude, you should put your name in the auction. I'm like, he's like, we just do it. I think we're going to be fine. Good guys involved. Got in and it was really exciting. To be honest, at this time in life, nobody thought we were going to get paid to play. No matter how much the money is, quite excited. Dynamo was up 6-4. All Stars on serve. Trying to bridge the gap. Nikita on serve.
good slice serve by Nikita. Pushing Anisha to Soumya now. To the backhand of back to the linking game. See who brings first.
Goes to net. Serve All Stars. That to Soumya.
I think All Stars blinked or blink first, brother.
Yes, you can say both. Drives, additional drives. Soumya almost touching it. Letting go last moment. Back to serving. So far, pretty well completed game. Looking forward to this game.
Left hand elegance there. Nikita finishing off in style.
I love the fact they're all enjoying themselves out there, despite the fact that it's obviously huge stakes on the line. I mean, it's a knockout match, but still figuring out having have fun. So I think there's going to be pretty much a match of Veda against the net. If Veda hits a good shot, I think the All Stars have a very good chance. But Soumya is actually standing firm on the other side, but like a wall. A lot of people don't know this, but actually Soumya's brother is actually part of the Mavs, and it's an all-family affair. Both of them are really good players. And it's really nice to see a brother and sister doing really well for their teams and franchises.
Absolutely, and it becomes an all-family affair now. Wonder how the house is when one sibling wins and the other doesn't. How would that be?
Both are good tennis players.
Way more easier than the husband and wife. Let me tell you that. just for information now. Vishnu and Sonia, Sonia is actually part of the Raptors. Vishnu part of the Mavs. They actually had a match yesterday, and suddenly Vishnu was in Bhopal. How did that happen?
I guess Sonia booked his flight tickets. But yeah, there are a few other combinations. I think for the Raptors, we have Niharika and her husband plays, Bhaskar plays for Kirti Warriors, if I'm right. So seeing them supporting each other, it's very cute to see them supporting each other, giving each other inputs. And few other, I think there are a few other couples who play in different teams, but fun to watch it all.
Back again, guys. 7-5 Dasos, second serve. Soumya to Veda. It's an important game to Dasos Dynamos. Soumya finds it. Soumya finds net.
All Stars on serve, 5-7. Dasos will be looking to hopefully take this game because obviously they're down 1 love. Good serve by Veda. I think they're just out by like maybe a bit of a feat, but I think there's a time where you just got to put the ball back in, reach the net. The net, it's anybody's point. But the problem is when you actually believe in your drive so much, like some people who are sitting in the commentary box do, you just end up going for it no matter what.
That is true. We all believe in your drive set. Clearly, Veda has instructed her teammate. He's going to take 4 runs now. Let's see how they stack up. A very rare unforced error by Veda. I think 5 side change quick break.
Guess it's a timeout for Hull Stars.
Just on the screen, we saw Pratap, who's in the QC Warriors shirt. He's actually had a phenomenal tournament. There you go, glasses. Phenomenal tournament. He actually came in with, obviously a roster he didn't know very well. But he, despite the fact that, QC Warriors obviously didn't do that well in the overall scope of things, I think sometimes the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story. They've actually improved tremendously, match to match to match. In fact, yesterday they had a dream breaker against the Dazzlers, who are actually playing today. Today they actually gave the Titans a good fight. So I think the fact of the matter is in HPL you can't write off any team, and Pratap is a testament to what fighting back and what fighting till the end is all about.
I spoke to him right after his doubles match with the Titans. He said he was not going to sleep tonight because of the missed match point. So it kind of shows how seriously people and players are taking this tournament. It's also fun to see that he went and spoke to his opponents right after the game, had a good chat, good banter with them. It's all fun in games, but it's also serious.
Go 9-5 for Dazzlers Dynamos.
The grip that Soumya is using, extreme western, you end up getting a lot of spin. 9-5-2, second serve. Dynamos looking to take a bit of a lead. Soumya encouraging her opponent, asking her to just keep it in, and she'll try to take care of the rest.
I've been noticing there are a few call signs between the players, so you might want to let a few of our viewers know, and you have the player in the front. Nandit, call signs.
Basically, the call signs mean if you show one finger, that means you're having biryani in the evening. If you show two, that means you're going out for a buffet. If you show three, it's probably Mexican. If you show four, it's probably going to be Indian. If you show five, Thai for sure.
We have your favorite doubles teammate, Sai Saran, sitting there. Saran Kawali sitting there. Let's go. One of the greatest things that we noticed was how you guys started off the tournament against the Termo Titans. I don't think anyone expected that. In the meantime, a wonderful lob that went through. Nisha thought it was going out, but
Honestly, I thought I was actually, going to hit Secunderabad, but it actually went in. So end of the day, that was a phenomenal lob.
All Stars are clawing back again.
Jokes apart, coming to the earlier point. So basically, the fundamentally two signs. One is where you actually put your fists together, whereby which that means that you're going to stay where you are. And the second one is when you show your whole hand. That probably means you're going to switch over to the next side. So these are basic signs, and we actually started using that first because I used to use that in tennis earlier. It's a little different in the sense that you actually put your hand behind your back when you're volleying, and you show either one or two fingers. One finger is normally you're actually going to stay on the same side, and two is normally going to switch. It actually came from tennis, but it's also arguable that that symbol actually came from baseball, because in baseball normally usually the guy who's actually hitting looks at the catcher, and the catcher actually throws out signs like one is normally a heater, which is the fast one. Then you have the curve ball, and you have the screw ball, etc. So I think tennis probably borrowed it from baseball, and pickleball is borrowing it from tennis. End of the day, sport is one.
no wonder the game's called pickleball, because it's a mix of multiple different games. So now we've added baseball to it. All fun. It's great to see that people are bringing in different proven theories into the game. Call signs being also used widely now. With tennis there, with table tennis there, with a few badminton players, with a few squash players, so a few paddle players now. But yeah.
Hopefully baseball or not basketball after India's recent performance in Calcutta. And I mean, against the South Africa, to be fair, they are world champions, but we succumbed quite difficult. There's champion Pratap enjoying the proceedings. And this is a bit of a. So I guess there was a break taken by Dasos because All Stars have been closing in on their lead, and a break usually helps in turning momentum.
One of the LED panels was flickering. It changed it pretty quick. I think a full props to the HPL team for doing such a great job, because I don't think anyone expected it to be this crazy, this insane. Very well done by Vikrant, Yashwant and the other team of Pentecourt. Huge props to them. We're looking forward to, and a lot of players have been excited to be part of this tournament. And more power to a lot more HPLs going forward.
We had it. It's 9-all. Now the pressure is on. It's going to be very, very interesting. I think HPL has got more joy this year to Hyderabad. I mean, Santa Claus, look out.
Veda is doing a brilliant job here. She's talking to her partner, guiding her every point. There you go.
We're trying to push it to Nikita's corner a lot more and hoping for the pop to come through. We see that kind of following the same drill now. Yeah, it started off that way. Are we back to Nikita? Yes. Back again. Clearly that's a strategy. No one's pushing the ball towards Veda, isolating her completely out of the game. But we'll see how long Veda is going to wait and then come and poach one.
Absolutely. So for the benefit of our viewers, this is called icing a player, where you actually don't give her the ball at all and just give it to her opponent. And so Anisha trying to finish the point. To be fair, that shot was there to finish. Unfortunately, it didn't work out in her favor. Still 9-all. All Stars on serve.
Almost hit Sam in the crowd. But we're back again, 9-all with the All-Star serving. Two good drives by Veda. Back to the dinking. Good call out by Soumya. Anisha letting it go. Listening to her partner. Go back. Taking way back to the Dynamo serving, 9-all. First serving, second serve.
You made a very valid point earlier, Sid, when you have to trust your partner. When the partner cuts it out, you have to be able to trust him and then actually leave it. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but usually 65% of the time it does. So having the presence of mind to actually listen to your partner makes perfect sense.
Absolutely. Veda is controlling the game here. And there you go, just like that, they're 11-9.
A few unforced errors, overhead errors, which are pretty surprising in this game. But Anisha missing a few of the smashes and trying to place them through, not happening today. But I'm pretty excited to see how they respond after they break this point and get this straight. Anisha finally found her smash. Looking forward.
Daso is actually having a healthy lead of almost 4 to 5 points. Down 2. And it takes a lot of mental courage to actually get the reset, look at what happened, looking in the present, focusing on the future to actually make a comeback.
Veda missing her smash as well. It became a healthy competition of who can hit the ball further. But we have the score at 10-11 with Soumya serving. Very, very crucial points. These next two serves will be extremely crucial for the game, depending on how. And there we go. We have Soumya attacking it. I think they're following a pattern where they're pushing the ball to Nikita, waiting for it to pop, and then go for the overhead smash. And now, if I can be proven right, let's see if. Okay, I guess they took a timeout to prove me wrong. But the All Stars taking a timeout. It's at 11-11. Very crucial time of the game. Very crucial time of the fixture. We just hope for a great game. Like I predicted, maybe hopefully it goes to deuce.
I'm sure this will be a great game. 11-all, it's anybody's game.
You see Vivek very animatedly telling her to leave the balls, which are high, especially over the chest. You see, just leave it if a higher, or otherwise if you think it's going in, just smack it. So Vivek obviously has been quite useful in In fact, to be fair, all the icon players in the HPL have been very useful in terms of developing. I mean, each at least 3 to 4 quality players in Hyderabad, and who obviously will go and represent Telangana and hopefully the country. So I think these guys have are doing great service for the country.
Vivek definitely is a great leader of the game. Picked up insights very quick. Forwarding those insights to his teammates now. Like you said, Sid, amazing to have players like Vivek, captains of the teams. Vivek, Nikhil, these guys grooming these players, figuring out what works for them, changing their combinations to make sure that they're able to groom these players. Fun to watch. We're back at 11-11 with second serve. Dasos serving, Anisha serving to Nikita. Let's see if my prediction is that they're going to go down the line. Yes, again pushing it to Nikita, waiting for the pop. And yeah, unlucky, but Dasos will take it.
As a lucky point, definitely lucky point at this juncture. Anisha to Veda.
At this point, I think Veda and Nikita both have decided we're just going to put it back. Nothing else. Single point of attack, put it back, until we get an absolute sitter. We're going to put it back. And that actually might end up being a winning strategy at this point in the match.
Now, the All-Stars crowd shouting, finish it. Hope if they're able to do it now. Anisha's got lucky a few times. She's hit the net and it's crawled over the other side. Dasos will take it. Home team's excited. Crucial serve at this point.
Dasos is definitely riding on luck here. It's a close game. You need 1-2 points like that.
Anisha slowing down the game.
Well played.
Fantastic point to win. Very, very crucial rally. I think Soma went for a few cross-court smashes. Veda negated it with few lobs back again. Then the switch strategy by dropping it didn't work. And then they went back to the old strategy of pushing it back to Nikita. Nikita so far has been playing well. I think a few times like this one where she's popping the ball, but so far she's been a good combination with Veda.
That you and me have been watching sport for over 25 years. Have you ever seen, apart from India's recent win at the World Cup, women's sport being encouraged level at this point, especially at the HPL in Hyderabad?
Absolutely not. I think I watched the Women's World Cup final the first time this time. From starting to end. It's great to see this pickleball game. All of them fighting it out. Completely different strategies, completely different way of playing compared to how the guys play. But it's just fun to win because everyone you can see aggressive players, you can see defensive players, you can see people who are very moderate. But it's great, and I'm excited because every game matters, and this is also equally as important as any other game in this fixture.
All the girls are watching this. There you go. You can see how much it means to them. Dasos win 15-11. Vivek excited. Pratap going congratulating him. This, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be one of the most excited matches at the HPL. They were up 9-5. They went down 11-9. Fought back. Were under the pump, but then closed it out 15-11